yourself completely comfortable. Feel the softness of the blanket beneath you, wrapping you like a warm, protective shell. You are here now, in the little cabin by the Misty Lake. Outside, darkness has fallen, and the night has begun with a soft, steady rustle. That is the sound of the rain. Can you hear how it softly patters on the moss roof and rhythmically taps against the window panes? This sound is a promise of complete peace. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. With every breath you release, let the tension of the day drop away from you, just as the rain outside washes the leaves clean. You are safe now. You are secure. You are exactly where you need to be. If your eyes are still open, you can see the light of the fireplace. It casts golden, dancing shadows across the rough wooden walls. The fire sings a low, crackling song, a warm counterpoint to the cool, metallic sound of the rain. It smells of dry wood and a little of the damp moss you might have brought in on your shoes earlier. Look out onto the lake, if you wish. The rain weaves the world outside into a veil of gray and silver. Yet, in the midst of this stillness far out, where the mist begins, a single soft light twinkles. It is the glow on the Misty Lake. It is not harsh light, but a quiet, warm beacon that tells you all is well. Let your gaze gently sweep over this glow. It doesn't move, it only flickers very slightly, like a tranquil heartbeat in the heart of the darkness. Your cabin is tiny, but it feels infinitely vast. Here there is no rush, no appointments, no demands. The only thing that matters is the present moment, the warmth of the fire, and the steady presence of the night. The time here is measured only by the gentle rhythm of the rain, and that is a very slow rhythm indeed. Do you feel your own heartbeat begin to match this slow cadence? You are simply existing, resting, being held by this quiet space. Every plank of wood in the cabin breathes with a history of peaceful nights, and tonight you are part of that story. The window pane is slightly cool to the touch, and you can trace the path of a tiny rivulet of rainwater as it meanders down the glass. The air inside is still, heavy with comfort, shielded entirely from the outside world. This is your cocoon. You turn inward now, away from the window, and softly close your eyes. You don't need to see anything else. You can concentrate entirely on hearing and feeling. The transition from seeing to feeling is seamless. The images fade and the sounds sharpen. The gentle hiss of a log settling in the grate, the faraway whisper of the wind through the pines that border the lake, and the consistent, reassuring drum of the rain. Listen closely to the crackling of the wood, which is now slowly losing itself in the deep red glow of the embers. Every small, gentle sound is a reminder that you are warm and protected. The light from the fire can still be sensed even with your eyes closed, a faint, warm orange pressing softly against your eyelids. Feel the pleasant, growing heaviness in your limbs. Your feet are warm, sinking into the mattress, and your hands rest easily, palms open and receptive. Your neck and jaw relax, releasing any held tension, and your head feels soft and empty. Imagine that every single worry, every demanding thought that is still flying around in your head is like a tiny, dry piece of paper that you are preparing to hand over to the fire. You hold it briefly in your mind's eye, acknowledge its presence, and then, with a slow, deliberate breath, you release it. You allow it to be caught by the warm air rising from the hearth, and it disappears into the smoke, dissolving completely without leaving any traces or echoes behind. It is gone. You are free of it. There is nothing left that you need to actively plan, solve, or remember. The day's tasks are securely filed away until morning. The night has taken over the responsibility for everything outside of this space. She is carrying you now, holding you securely in her silent embrace. The air around you is soft, almost velvety. You are perfectly supported. Feel the slight indentation your body makes in the mattress, a signal of complete surrender and rest. Allow your muscles, from the tips of your toes up to your scalp, to go completely limp, deeper and deeper into the comfort. You are sinking, sinking, sinking. Now, focus entirely on your breath. It is the most natural rhythm you possess, as calm and steady as the slow intake and release of the lake outside. Imagine your lungs are slowly filling and emptying, just like the tide. When you breathe in, imagine you are drawing in the clear, cool, cleansing air of the lake, infused with the fresh, damp scent of the rain and the subtle warmth of the cedar wood. Feel that revitalizing coolness fill your chest and belly. When you breathe out, you are releasing all the remaining heaviness and any stray remnants of fatigue. Push the air out completely, slowly, until your body naturally pulls the next cool, refreshing breath in. Breathe in. Feel peace and lightness flow into you. Breathe out. You let go more and more of anything you no longer need. Listen again to the constant, steady pattering of the rain. It is a rhythmic pulse, a timeless beat. It acts as your solid anchor in security and deep rest. Every single droplet that falls outside in its perfect tiny regularity helps to settle you deeper into your warm bed. You are sinking, sinking, always gently and safely sinking. The little glow you briefly glimpsed earlier on the Misty Lake is now nothing more than a soft feeling within you. It is the subtle light of your inner calm, the small, enduring flame of your spirit. It is warm, it is perfectly peaceful, and it accompanies you as you relax deeper and deeper. You do not need to struggle or search for this light, because it is already securely contained right here within your heart. It is a quiet, self-sufficient energy that burns for you and only for you. Feel the support beneath you, the firm mattress, the soft pillows, the weight of the blankets. You are held by the earth itself. The cabin is your safe, temporary shell, keeping the night's secrets close. Allow your thoughts now to become slow and infrequent, like slow-moving clouds on a very distant horizon. Even those clouds eventually dissolve. If a thought does appear, treat it gently. Don't engage with it. Don't try to solve it. Simply observe it, floating past, and let your focus return to the sound of your breath and the soft drum of the rain. The rain continues its quiet, ceaseless work, cleansing the world outside while your world inside becomes still. You are moving past the thinking mind, gently floating into a quieter, more receptive state. Your consciousness is softening, merging with the warm darkness. The cabin is now deeply asleep. The embers of the fire are a mere whisper of warmth. The lake outside is placid and still beneath the rain. And now, it is time for you to let your eyelids feel impossibly heavy, glued softly shut. Allow your body to become completely still and pleasantly heavy, sinking fully into the mattress. You are now entirely free to rest. You are fully allowed to recover. Trust the process. Gentle, safe, that's secure. Good night. Sleep deep and soundly. May your dreams be as peaceful as the glow on the Misty Lake